Everyone, TJ here for your 12 p.m. Express Abs class. I almost said stretch break because I was thinking it earlier today. All right, so for today's class, we're just going to lie on the mat and we're just going to start off just kind of stretching out that core just really quick since we've been sitting all morning, just to feel that stretch. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Combine just a touch bit of stretching just to make sure that we're feeling a little limber and whatnot before we start class. All right, bring one knee into your chest. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do the other side really quick. Again, just stretching out the low back. Besides those muscles in the front of our stomach. Now bring both knees in, just hugging your knees. Again, stretching your low back. Nice job. All right, so let's begin. So we are going to turn onto our side. And we are going to hit the obliques or those muscles on the side of our core. So I just want you to place your hand behind your head. And so the hand closest to the floor is just kind of out in front of you. And just make sure that that bend in your hip, like that's not bent too much because we want to really kind of take that out. So that way it allows that hip to stretch. We're going to do an oblique crunch. So just not necessarily pulling on your head, but kind of lifting those shoulders just a little bit off the ground so that we feel it through the side. And if it helps you with your focus, you could always use that free hand to just kind of place it where you should be feeling it. Which on my case, if I'm lying on my left side, and I'm doing this exercise, I'm going to feel it on the right side. If you were flipped over, you'd be feeling it in the left. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip it over. Again, taking that bend out of your hip. All right, so left hand behind your head. The right hand is just kind of out in front of you. Just lifting the shoulder blades or lifting those shoulders off the ground. Ready? Go. So again, if you want, use that free hand just to help you in that sense of focus, because if you touch an area, you're more likely to engage that area or know that that area is working. Versus saying, oh, I'm not feeling it there, but I'm feeling it over here. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip over onto our back. And this time we're keeping those legs straight, feet together, knees together. And we're going to do just a basic crunch with the legs extended. Ready? Go. So keeping that chin off of your chest. Shoulder blades again are just raising 2 to 3 inches off the floor. And this time, if you want to use just one free hand and just place it where your belt or that waistline within your pants is, and then again, just feeling those muscles in the lower part of our core. Being mindful of your breathing. So as you come up, you breathe out. As you come down, you breathe in. And as long as you are breathing, that is the most important thing. 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's move into our bridge. So we're just going to do a basic bridge today. So feet close to your backside or your bum and pushing that hip up, back down, pushing the hip up, back down. Ready? Go. So squeezing through your hips or your glutes at the very top of the movement. So that way you feel, again, that low back. So if you place your hand at the small of your back and you're feeling that exercise or you're feeling those muscles work because of the exercise, and you are doing it correctly. So again, push the hip up, squeeze through the glutes. You may feel a little pressure at the top of the knee, but it should not be bothering you in any way, hopefully. 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's turn it back over to the side to do our oblique crunch again. And this time I'm going to add an element. So it's up to you that as you raise your upper body, that you lift that leg that's on top and then back down, back up, back down. All right, ready, go. So again, just one leg. I have my right arm extended out in front of me. Again, if I want to use it, just to make sure that I'm feeling it on my left side if I'm lying on my right side. And again, if the leg is too much, you could always just take it back to where it's just the upper body. If you had any issues with the upper body, then you could always just kind of do the lower and you could still feel it. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip it over. All right, so again, making sure we're taking that bend out of our hips so that those legs are straight, even though my feet are behind me. It's totally up to you. All right, right hand behind your head. Ready, go. And again, if you want to add that challenge, before I forget, you are now raising the right leg as you lift that upper body and just feeling it a little more through the side. Fantastic job, everyone. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip it over onto our back. Again, straight body. All right, so option 1 is your feet are together, legs are straight, just doing what we did before. Option 2 is placing your hands underneath your backside or your bottom, and then just raising the legs, back down, back up. If you need a modification for that one, you can always go bent knee and just heel tap. All right, and then your head would be on the floor. All right, ready, go. So again, option 1 is just doing the basic crunch with your hands behind your head. Option 2, which would be the easiest one with that leg raise, would be a bent knee, tapping the heel at the bottom. Otherwise, more challenging is the straight leg. Just making sure that you're keeping your lower back engaged, you're keeping your bottom kind of stable with your hands, so that way you don't hurt your back. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so let's move it to the bridge. So again, heels close to your backside. We're going to go feet together, knees together this time. We're going to push up, down, up, down. Ready, go. So again, still being mindful about squeezing through those hips at the very top. And if it helps, you can push your knees into each other. And that will help with that, you know, that engagement or that so-called firing of the muscle in the low back. Of course, by squeezing those knees together, you're probably feeling that through the inner thigh or those muscles on the inside of your legs. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. So now let's go back to that oblique crunch. This is the last round for this particular group. All right. So we have those two options. So it's just the upper body, it's the upper and just one leg, or it's upper and 2 legs. And then if you're using your 2 legs, use your hand to kind of press into the ground for some leverage. All right, ready, go. So again, that move is very short, it's nothing big. I'm not pulling on my head. I'm trying to utilize my midsection or those muscles within the middle of my body to doing the exercise. Otherwise, you're going to start feeling it more in your neck and less in your core. Nice job. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right. Flip it over. The last side for this side. So again, either upper, just upper only, upper and 1 leg, or upper and 2 legs. Ready? Go. Great job. Keep going. Again, feeling it through the midsection, making sure that we're not pulling on our head. And again, if the hips or that whole leg raise becomes too much, just do the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, flip it over. All right, so with that leg extension or the crunch, when I was doing the straight leg, that was going to be the last kind of challenge for this particular exercise. So you have those 3 options. Get ready, set, go. So either leg raise, straight, which is harder. Otherwise, bent knee, just tap it in front of you. Or just doing that crunch with just the upper body, but keeping the legs straight, keeping them together. Again, it's all about that lower part. Making sure we're hitting all angles. Keep going. Got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so let's do our bridge one last time. We'll run through some stretches and we will be good to go. All right, so with your hip press for your glute bridge, for your low back, I want you to press the hip up, extend one leg, back down, back up, extend the other leg, back up, extend the other. So not necessarily a march, but now more of a kick. So doing the glute bridge with the kick. Keep going. Pushing that hip up, squeezing through the glutes or through the backside. And again, if you need to place your hand at the small of your back, so that way you know that you're working that area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, before we come out of this lying down position, hands overhead, just stretching, pointing your toes away from your body. And now, since we are in this straight body position, I want you to take your upper body, slightly tilted towards the right side. So that way you feel that stretch through the left side of your core or your stomach. And I want you to move or travel over to your left. If you have any shoulder injuries, your arms do not necessarily need to be overhead. You can just kind of cross them in front of you, kind of turn your body. Nice job. Bring your knees into your chest. If you want, add a little bit of a rock. Nice job, everyone. All right. So for today at 12:30, we have Yoga Sculpt coming up, which is virtual. We have our Sweat Reset program. The signups are going on now, but the program starts on Monday. So let us know if you are interested. Otherwise, come see us. And you guys have a great Wednesday. Stay warm.